Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time 2014 Bolens. This is the third video I've done on this. I ended up selling this a few years ago. It came back into my possession and I didn't realize it until I started working on it. I noticed it was a machine that I had sold. So it came in with a broken recoil. I messed with a new recoil for it. Changed that out. The blade I changed out. So we went to start this thing and it was running rough. So I figured it might be carburation. So I ended up changing out a couple of different cartridges, and that didn't help. So I've been messing with this thing. I ended up changing out the float valve with another one. That didn't help. Changed out the float just to be sure. Didn't know if it was starving for fuel. Changed out the coil. Wasn't sure if we had spark issue. It had a gold top Champion. I put a regular Champion RC12YC. So this thing has dogged me every step of the way. I finally threw in the towel and removed the carburetor that was on it. And I went with a Chinese aftermarket carb. I've had that happen to me one other time where I threw in the towel and just changed the carb and it worked for me. So I threw a new carb on. I did take off the bowl and drilled out the main jet, because these are the jets in these, the brass jets are really small for like a 300E series. This is a 500, I believe. Yeah, 500E. So I've got these micro drill bits. I just drilled it out to, I believe it's 0.6 millimeter. I'll put that down below. But I've done other videos on how to drill out these main jets on these carbs. You can do a channel search and you can see some videos I've done on that particular topic. So like I said, this thing dogged me. I kept going, trying to figure out what the issue was. And I think that new carb was the solution. I even drained out the gas. I figured maybe I had water in my 5-gallon jug. Changed the gas out. That didn't do anything. So Mr. Snake and I are kind of happy that this thing turned out finally. I think. Wouldn't that be something if it won't start now? So maybe we still have issues. It started before with that carb. Now we don't have anything. We got fuel. I primed the heck out of it. The other thing I thought about doing was a valve adjustment, but it ran. I'd have to let it cool down and do it cold. That was the only other thing I thought of, is the valves are out of tolerance. I'm wondering if it's the safety brake cable. I just squeezed it a little bit more. Okay, I didn't show you anything. I just showed you a big complete failure on this thing. So I'm going to have to sleep on this. I thought I had it licked, and surprisingly, it's not doing anything. Maybe I'll put the gold top back on. Let's see if this plug is wet. La-di-da, la-di-da. Plug looks dry. Yeah, it's dry. It's no moisture on it. So what I may do is motivate the cylinder directly. Put the plug back on. Try it. I'm about nearly done with this thing as far as messing with it. If it gives me this much issue from now on, I'm going to pull it apart for parts. You hear that, Bolens? I'm going to strip you down. Throw most of you in the scrap yard if you don't do anything. Okay, I didn't show you anything. I showed you a big fat 0 today. Sorry. Sorry about that, kids and cadets. Sometimes it doesn't go well, even on the 3rd try. I really thought we had this thing licked. The stupid thing started about 30 minutes ago, and now it's dead in the water. The big fat ocean, it's dead in the Gulf of Mexico. If I have any luck with it, I'll come back and show you something, but as of for now, this is going in the back burner. I wasted so much time on this thing today, getting it ready to start and then switching out parts afterwards. So this thing was a total doghouse shit show, as they would say. Okay, have a good night. Sorry about that. Tip your waitress and wait staff. They do a hell of a good job. They do a better job than Tommy Time. Take care.